I'm so excited for today. I got stories galore.
Oh, you got a story to tell us. You didn't tell us last week.
I got stories galore today.
Stories galore.
One
Galore.
involves a potential guest.
Is that more than a gazillion?
It's like 2 or 3.
It's like 2 or 3 gazillions.
No, 2 or 3 regular stories.
I pull your mic in.
I guess in the way of his hot chocolate.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh,
He's not even drinking. Wow, he did that without the coffee.
without the coffee.
That's impressive, Michael Winslow. That's awesome.
The sound.
I can't even do it
The
with my
sound
teeth.
maker.
Welcome back to the duck call room,
We've done a
everybody.
full
Everybody's
segment.
got their own beverage. We've got Godwin and some coffee.
I got coffee.
And I've got happy chocolate.
Yeah, I got hot chocolate
Yeah,
from
hot
our friends
chocolate.
over at Y'all. Johnny D's drinking tea from our friends over at Y'all.
Peach.
It's an odd shaped glass
And,
you're drinking from.
I just got water.
Y'all can just come back.
You're a water guy. You've been a water
Got
guy.
high quality H2O.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
Martin's been a water guy as long as I know him.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's my favorite.
You're really into it.
I really am into
There's
it.
lots of flavor in water.
Yeah, well, in our water it is.
That's true.
And it's also life giving.
Yeah, there you go.
The living water.
Yeah, living water.
Living water.
But I drink it to live.
Who wore this?
Springs of living water shall flow from you.
Wasn't you, that's for sure.
Too small.
That's
Oh, Sadie was right
That's
there.
biblical.
Oh, was she?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
She has a smaller head.
Yeah, tiny head.
Oh, I got a notification. There's a deer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh, another notification, dear.
Hey, I have a notification for you, Si.
What?
Are you ready to hear my favorite story that happened this week?
Well, hey, yeah.
You guys remember the book fair at school?
The who?
Yeah, heck yeah,
the
man.
book fair.
The Brook Fair?
Book.
Where you could go spend way too much money on like little
B-O-O-K.
trinkets and things.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have like it's a parent trap to
Yeah.
make you spend more money.
Oh,
at
that
the
must
school.
have been before my time.
Okay, well, the boys had the book fair. Ben's brought his own money. Just showed up home with books one day. I said, "Where'd you get that?" He goes, "I brought money to school." I'm like, "It's weird that you have that much money."
Yeah.
Also, where'd you get it? He'd been saving. But then I got report from the school that Carter interrupted the entire book fair.
For what? What? He didn't like the toy
What was the
selection?
title of the book your son chose?
Oh.
You're gonna.
Oh, he bought an actual book.
No, he has the book now.
Oh, okay. Because
So-
like at the book fair, I never bought the books. I bought the ancillary stuff.
you
like
know how there's that whole history section that no kids go to?
Yeah.
Carter does.
Time out. Why is something burnt? Oh no, that's not. No, our air's hooked to the coffee roaster now, so they're roasting coffee. Yeah, that's what that is.
I don't even smell it.
I was
Yeah.
going,
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
that's it. Yeah, that's surprisingly, as you go to the process to make the coffee, it stinks.
Hey,
It's
Coffee
like
always stinks.
well, hey, that's what I tell you. He told King to come.
Throw that coffee.
what
at
did he
Kingdom
just
Come.
say?
Throw it to Kingdom Come.
Oh, is it going to
Hey,
smell like that in here?
Hey, look,
Hey,
only Jesus can fix that.
Is
in
that a
fair-
new smell we have to deal with?
yeah, but in fairness,
Bring back the mildew.
yeah, burnt coffee. No, that's just because it's new.
I
Burnt
fixed that when
coffee.
you said something burning, and you said, "Oh, that's right." It's down. They
Don't roast it. I hope
They
you
hooked
don't
the
roast
coffee maker to the
To
whatever.
the air vents?
Well, they
Yeah.
finally,
Right.
they
This
finally
place.
fixed our sweat lodge in here, and they hooked us up to the right unit.
Oh,
That's
so
right
now
above
I'm
it, but it
and
also
it just
services
happened to
that
happen to
room.
be in the kitchen.
I was worried about wearing these sweatpants in this room today, but I noticed it was cool in here.
Yeah, and there's a nice cold breeze blowing down my back. I've been cold all day, so it's
Welcome
fine.
back to the duck call
It's
room where
fine.
now it stinks.
But it's cool.
But it's a
Hey,
different
but it ain't.
stink.
It ain't a moldy spell.
It's
but
a
it-
different stink.
It begs the
Yeah.
question: would you rather be cold and stinky or hot and stinky?
Both of them.
Oh,
Yeah, cold.
No, you won't. Hey, you won't cold
I can
Yeah.
got a hoodie.
because
and a
hey,
truck
you
I
get
can go get.
more stinky if you get when you get hot.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going with cold and
So
stinky.
go cold stinky. It ain't as bad.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, back to the book fair.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we're
Book
back
fair,
at the
all right.
book fair.
Old and
And so
stinky.
shockingly, Carter's the one kid in the history section. And they've got all these books, right, that are who was Abraham Lincoln? Who was George
Well,
Washington?
he already knows all that.
Yeah.
There's also what was? What was World War II? What was the Titanic? And then he finds the book, What Was the Vietnam War?
Oh Lord.
Hmm.
And he yells in the book fair, everyone, hold on. And everybody looks over at him and he goes, look at this book. my Uncle Si fought in this war. And he told the whole school about it.
Yeah.
And then he went and bought the book.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he's been reading it, and he has a lot of questions for you.
Your son needs to meet my grandson,
Hey,
Connor.
they'd be
'Cause
excited.
Connor is the same way. I went up there to visit him, and look, he told me, okay, tell me about the war.
Tell
I
him about
said, do what? He said, I've been reading. I read about the World War I, World War II, Korean War, and now I want to know, since you was there, I want to know firsthand what, about Vietnam.
That's fantastic.
So Carter told the whole school his Uncle
Yeah.
Si,
I know.
very specifically.
Their uncle too, though.
Well, hey,
He's America's uncle, y'all.
that's cool for one reason, okay? Because most people could care less, okay, and don't have any idea that it even happened.
Well, so now Carter's learned about it. He's writing questions down to come on the show and ask you. And he's also asking Alexa. So you
That'd be good.
you might want to get your facts straight. Because the other day I walked in the kitchen, I heard, Alexa, what year did the Vietnam War start?
I can only, it won't be my
I do
experience,
think it's
okay? But it'll be guys that come through my room experience that experience it deeper than I did.
Why don't you pull that section of Forrest Gump and show it to him?
No.
You know, the sideways
Oh, yeah.
rain and the.
I should.
I mean, you may want to leave out the part where he meets Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
Carter doesn't watch. Hey, Carter
that's a
don't
little-
watch
that's a
movies
little
for
rough.
anything inappropriate.
Yeah, that's a little rough. When he first meets Lieutenant Dan, that's rough. But once they get out in the jungle, you know, you kind of give him an idea.
Stop them bet, May.
Yeah. Yeah. And TV ain't what it used to be because now the stuff they used to censor back in our day, they leave that trash in there.
Is it?
Like on
I never
broadcast TV. Yeah, they leave a lot of that stuff in there.
Carter will shut down any show that has one bad. It's kind of like I'm trying to teach him, like, just because the guy in Home Alone says something doesn't mean we had to turn off the whole movie and never watch it again.
Yeah, because it's still a really good movie.
It's Home Alone.
Yeah, it's Home Alone, man.
Anyway, I thought you'd be proud to
So-
know that Carter
it was.
is
You have another
fired
adopted
up
nephew. Look at
about
there.
How about that?
No.
You have another adopted nephew. That's fantastic.
Because Connor's the one that, yes. Yeah, I'm glad my kids wasn't like that. I'm serious. 'Cause they ask you questions that, hey, you can't answer.
Mhm.
I know that feeling.
Mhm.
No, I'm serious. They ask you questions. Well, I'll have to get back with you on
Yeah.
Give me 10
In
minutes.
about 15 years.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's almost as good as the camouflage you're wearing, Johnny D.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have a seizure when I looked over.
Si said,
Hey,
"Are you wearing pajamas?"
Yeah, that's the new pajamas
What
they're
is
selling
that?
at the Honey Hole.
I don't know. I don't come up with everything. I just wear it.
Yeah. I told him before,
It's really comfortable.
I told him before we got started, he's like country FUBU. You know, that old
For us
urban-
guys,
It
baby.
reminds me of battleships on the ocean that have been shot.
I didn't say that.
Nowhere do I see ocean.
I don't
when
know.
Oh,
see
I
that.
see an ocean and a lot
All
of
I say is block.
burning ships.
I see mild like Desert Storm and
Oh, there's a storm.
I don't really
I don't know. I just wear it. man.
He just wears it.
Hey, I'm with you. The pants look cozy. I'll give you
I'm
that.
very cozy today.
Yeah. Yeah, I
What
can
are they
give you
like, jogging breeches
I guess so.
They're comfortable. I
I'm-
can tell they're comfortable.
I'm very comfortable.
Yeah.
or waiter pants like that?
You can wear them as waiter pants.
Yeah.
I saw you been hunting all morning.
Yep.
How'd it go, Si?
Well, we knocked down 10, okay, and we only picked up 8. 2 of them
Knocked down
crippled off.
10, picked up 8.
That is a correct assessment because I sat right beside him and watched all morning.
It was a lot of fun.
Where'd y'all
But
go?
it started to get old because this is what, the third or fourth day,
Mm-hmm.
getting up at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This
We-
fella ain't as young as you used to
Opening
be.
morning was pretty awesome.
Oh, no, yeah. Opening morning was super, okay, because we killed 32.
We sure did.
I got my share of them.
He sure did because he was slapping me in the side of the face with them empty hulls. And
Hey.
pow, pow, pow.
Oh, you got to shoot at him.
He shot 3 times every time he picked his weapon up.
Well, yeah, that's what it's there for.
He said, "You got any 20 gauge shells?" I said, "Not in this bucket."
Yeah.
This bucket.
Asking the wrong feller. It has been fun hunting with the old crew because I ain't hunted down there in a long time. Like,
So you were down
consistently.
at Phil's this morning?
Yeah, I've been down there the last 2 days. It was fun. The conversations were good. We could have done like 7 podcasts, and because we ain't been killing no ducks, so like we wouldn't have been scared nothing.
So it's story time in the blind.
It's story time
Well, it
around
opened up early, a week early.
It's story time around a fire with Uncle Si.
That sounds magical.
Ooh, man, day 6 of duck season. You know what's gonna happen tonight, Si?
What's that?
I am about to sleep, buddy. I'm taking day 7 off, and I'm going to go climb up on that Helix mattress.
Mattress.
Unbelievable how good I'm going to sleep tonight. It don't matter what time of year it is. Good rest is always important, especially after 6 days of duck hunting. I can guarantee you. And there's no better rest than you can get with our Helix Sleep mattresses. So.
You want to know why it's such good rest?
Why?
Because it's rest tailor-made for you. You took the quiz.
There you go.
You aced the quiz, and it matched you up with the perfect Justin Martin mattress.
Yeah, the only way you can fail that quiz is if you are not honest.
And that would be a weird thing to do.
That would be. We like hard mattresses.
Weirdos.
I know, I understand.
But everybody's different.
And that's the beauty of it. Look, we've had this thing for 3 years now. Best sleep we have ever gotten, and we liked it so much we got it for our guest bedroom too. So we've all got Helix mattresses. The Unashamed guys, Sadie, us,
Martin, and you know how I'm on that Fitbit bag?
Always.
My sleep scores are always fantastic. Look at this. That one just says good, fair, good. I get the best sleep because my mattress was made for me.
But we travel a lot, and especially during hunting season. Like, that's one of the deals. Like, when we travel, you stay at the camp, all the things. The camps ain't got Helix mattress. So when you come home, it's like jumping into your mama's arms. I mean, it's one of the best things you can do. And look, no more back pain, body ache, stiff muscles. All the things are gone because I chose a mattress built specifically for me. And that's fantastic. And we highly recommend that you do the same for yourself this holiday season. And right now, you can get 25% off site-wide plus 2 free dream pillows with any mattress purchase. But if you order a Luxe or Elite mattress, you'll get a free bedding bundle, which includes the 2 dream pillows plus a sheet set and mattress protector. Go to helixsleep.com/duck. That's helixsleep.com/duck to check it out today. So I went and visited Phil, because he ain't been feeling great. So I figured I'd pop in, see if I could lift his spirits a little bit, whatever. And so he goes in there and gets his big thing of bands out, of all the bands he's killed. He got them on a rope.
It's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
A rope that I can reach as high as I can.
And it's still
on the ground.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at them, just kind of, looking through them. And I got to the little red one. And I said, Phil, what's the story on this red one? And he said, yeah. So I was sitting here one day. He said, I was right out there. He said, and I heard a racket. And he said, I looked up and there was a pigeon on my roof. He said, and I looked at him and he said, I saw that pigeon had a band on him. And he said, I just had to figure it out. He said, so I got my gun and I shot him. He said, so that's a banded pigeon.
I'll be.
Uh-huh.
I ain't never heard that story.
It didn't have the owner's address.
And he wondered
generally
why.
they ban them carrier pigeons. They're supposed to come back home. Well, for y'all that had a red band on a leg, he did not make it back home.
No wonder the roof leaked.
They're still waiting for their message.
Yeah. Well, then I asked Phil, I said, well, how'd he taste? He said, he wasn't bad.
Yeah. That's a big old breast on that.
No.
So I got tickled at that.
Wildlife people. There's all different kind of ways they track waterfowl.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was, that they just take duck eggs, and actually color code them in the egg.
Yeah, they shoot some of that red 40 up in there.
They color coded them orange, pink, blue, yellow. So look, you're out in the wilds, in a duck blind. Here comes a bunch of ducks flying by you, and one of them is bright yellow. And he goes by and feels
and you look at your coffee cup.
No, look. Yeah. Well, no, back in them days, that's when they was drinking. So, you talking about, are you seeing things? You just seen the peek out of it? He said, no, boys. He said, everybody just settle down. He said, I'm fixing to call him back, and whatever it is, I'm fixing to ground check that sucker because I'm fixing to kill it. All right, call him back. Hey, canvasback, yellow canvasback.
Wow.
Beautiful. Okay. Right at daylight when the sun's up, just peeking up. Just,
Mm.
I mean, it was glowing. I'm
He
talking
stood
about.
out in the crowd. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
But hey.
Yeah, I can't imagine that study did very well.
Well, no, because hey, oh yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, generally things colored like that get picked off pretty just
Oh,
the
yeah,
same reason
they
y'all
gon-
shot it.
Yeah, they're going to get him. Okay.
Well, we cut.
'Cause, hey, look.
We painted him in
seen
Canada and got him in
Phil
Canada.
killed a yellow one. We seen a guy that killed a blue one. And these are bright colors. I ain't talking about, no, this is the brightest you can get. Pink.
Peeps, man.
Yeah, pink. It was, I mean, he was glowing.
Yeah, they went full Easter egg on that rig.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But it was wild. And I mean, I guarantee you, they got the reports back of where they was killed, when, all that. Okay.
I'm sure one of them bands on that deal is probably that duck. I'm sure too.
Do you want to hear a crazy band story?
Band?
A band story. I have one in the emails.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I want to hear it. I'm a duck nerd, so I love all these things.
Yeah. Do they play music?
I don't know.
Yeah, Rush.
I don't know if Dallas plays music. So we've talked about Dallas on the podcast before. I don't really remember it. It was over a year ago. His
I've
wife
been to
emailed
Dallas.
in. Different Dallas. I have two. I'm not a
Are you
big
talking
fan
about
of
the Big
Dallas.
D?
Huh?
Are you talking about
No,
the
we
Big
mean
D?
Dallas. He said you didn't talk about the big.
Yeah, I was
D.
talking about the song. It
I-
ain't Dallas.
It's not Dallas,
I'm
but
going
this
through-
guy's
I'm
name
going
is
through the
Dallas.
Big D and it ain't Dallas.
But Dallas was shot in the face with buckshot
Whoa.
right after he turned 21, and we've talked about he's totally blind.
Oh, my.
This is a band story.
No.
Thank you. Well, he sent in a picture of this deer he recently killed. We got to talk to him about shadows in the photograph.
Well, he
whoever was
can't see.
photographing. That's a good point, Godwin. I think Dallas will think that's funny.
How did he kill
We're
that
leaving
deer?
that in. He's got friends that help him. So he shot this deer, but then he said, and this is the mind-blowing part. This is the 7 point. I also shot my first bird since being blind, and it was a banded goose. How do you shoot a banded goose when you're blind?
How do you shoot
help.
anything when you're blind?
Well, he did say his
get
best
it.
friend Jacob helped
Yeah.
him.
With the deer, I get because you can have a scope
Yep.
and you can have your guy
Yep.
there and you can like
Yep.
right,
He
little
has
right,
shot a
little
banded
right.
goose.
Up,
And then-
Yeah,
up.
they do it all.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they do
And
it
then
all. And
You
then
get-
talking
but
about
a banded goose, that's
Yeah.
a
That's
moving
pretty-
that's a moving target.
I was thinking say that's
Right.
pretty good with flying something flying.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's incredible.
But that's technology for you. Okay.
Technology.
He has shot and he killed a squirrel too.
Dallas out there killing everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
And
either seen this morning. I either seen a flying squirrel, or a cat squirrel that jumped. Look, he jumped 12 feet from one tree to the other. If it wasn't a flying squirrel, but I'm not sure it wasn't a flying squirrel.
Look, so I was riding with Si.
Yeah.
I was on the back seat of the rig.
You know, and I said, "Y'all see that?" And they said,
And I'm
"No."
just sitting there kind of just in la la land. You know, we're just riding out. And Si turned around with a look of bewilderment on his face.
Yeah.
And he said, "What was that?" And I said,
He
What are
said,
you
"I
talking
didn't
about?
see it."
I'm sitting
I
in the
said,
back. I
well,
can't see nothing.
Yeah, I said, "Well, it was a flying squirrel, or because I just looked up and he come across the right of way of the road, about 12 feet high, and I didn't see him. I didn't see him leap from a limb.
Yeah.
That's why I said, "Was it a flying squirrel?" And then when I thought I seen him going up the tree, I said, "It may have been a cat squirrel."
Well, they can run up a tree too.
Yeah, I know, but
They,
then
just got a lot of skin.
hey,
in
and
between.
they can jump way further distance than you think.
It was
I
just,
can too.
and I'll say this, that whatever it was had to jump the full width
Yeah.
of the road. Because in that
Yeah.
spot, first thing I did was looked up.
And it's
There
12.
wasn't like overhanging branches
Yeah.
or nothing. It was a clean spot
Yeah.
in the road. So whatever he saw made
It
it
actually
across
jumped 12
the width of the road.
You sure it wasn't a hawk?
No, this was a squirrel because he hit the tree and then I seen him going up it.
I couldn't
No.
see. No, I
But
I
I-
never saw it. But the look of amazement on his face
Oh, no,
let
no,
me know
'cause he
that it
just
was
come-
real.
It's like a bird, just shoom, and I
Well,
looked
that
and he
tells
watched
you.
him go up the tree. And I said,
and
a flying
Dallas shot one of
squirrel.
them.
Oh, because I've shot at squirrels, okay, jumping from one tree limb to another, and they like 20 feet. And hey, they didn't make it to the other limb. This just bailed out. I shot at him and missed him. Whoop, boom, hit, rolled a couple times, jumped up.
They land on their feet.
Yeah, they keep rolling.
Oh, they
pretty good.
tough.
Yeah.
Oh, they tough now.
Mark
Hey.
Rober taught us that.
But it was funny. Just the look on Si's face at me back there in the back. What was that? I was like,
I don't know. Well,
like, dadgum, I done missed another black cat. I didn't know what. I mean, I'm just sitting there. I was like, oh no, I done missed it, boy.
You never know what you're gonna see.
And it must have been a flying squirrel.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, I definitely wasn't looking up. Never mind.
all right, go ahead.
Anyway, Dallas also believes in big cats. He's had a few big cat experiences, and his wife almost hit one near Texarkana. He doesn't say if it was black or not,
Yeah,
but
well,
it probably was.
Oh yeah, I seen one on deer stand one
This
day,
is one eyewitness report.
but
Hey,
it was deer colored. It wasn't black.
nothing against you, there, my man. Okay, but hey, you may have to take it with a grain of salt.
Grain of salt.
that's so good.
Well, hey, I had to say that because hey, they told me I can't see. Okay, and I love it when people tell me what I'm seeing with my own eye.
Man, I love you and Godwin. Johnny D get on him about that picture. Well, he can't see. Oh, now that's one eyewitness report. I don't know if you
You
can
have to
trust.
take it with a grain of
that's right.
salt, boys.
Oh man, Dallas, I love you, and I
Right.
appreciate you emailing us in.
Well, hey,
That's-
they always say that. Well, hey, look, Ray Charles would have seen that. Good grief.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Hey, I've heard it all in our life. Some of you blind? Ray Charles would have saw that.
That's what Grandpa used to
yeah,
say.
yeah.
And
Stevie Wonder would have got that call right, Ref.
he's richer than Ben Going. Now who's Ben Going?
Hey guys, look, the team's here, okay, and I decided, well, it's time to show these young men here. Let's make this the Uncle Si way.
That's right.
Okay, so look, family pack. One to do, you boys.
Just put it right in the bowl of water.
Just hey, you gotta have 2 ingredients. Good clean water, okay. And hey, Louisiana, good clean water is hard to find. Okay, so we're known for water, okay? It's the Duckman paradise, for crying out loud. So hey, that, and then I'm gonna let these young gentlemen here, see, I don't even know how to open this thing. Okay, me and technology don't get together.
Okay.
All right, I usually put it on 6 minutes.
Okay.
6 minutes.
All it's doing is heating the tea up. And look, I've told y'all before, you're in control of this, okay? You can make this as light colored or dark colored. I prefer dark. If I can read a newspaper through a gallon of tea, that tea ain't gonna be no good, okay? If you're a sweet tea drinker, okay,
Just add a little sugar.
this is the other ingredient was missing, okay? Sugar. Oh, all right, boy, that's what we've been waiting for. All right, the bell has rung, school's out. I always make a big mess. But did you know the color?
I wouldn't be able to read a newspaper through it.
You can't read nothing.
Yeah.
All right, let's see, boys.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
But hey, here's the thing. Y'all need to visit y'allsweettea.com, and when you use promo code DUCK at checkout, then you receive 10% off of your order. Okay, and look, if you ain't into that, you need to get into it. It saves you money. That's YALL sweettea.com, promo code DUCK, and you save 10%. There's no better tea on the market.
So our friend, our producer Beth on the side just sent me a text that said, "Is it coming down the pike or coming down the pipe?"
What are you talking about?
I guess as
Well,
far
I-
as like
It's coming down the pipe.
I know it.
pipe, right? Is that? I don't know.
No, it
What?
can be coming down the pipe.
I know it.
What?
Why do
Not
you?
pike.
I am PIPE. That is my
Correct
vote.
expression is coming down the pike.
Coming down the
Coming
pipe.
down the pipe is sometimes used, but it's likely because people are unfamiliar with the meaning of the term pike. I don't even know what a pike is.
It's a fish.
You can't. You're not.
Northern Pike.
Or it's one of them things they used to run you through with.
Or are we talking about like a turnpike?
Why do you drive on a parkway and park on a driveway?
That's right.
One of life's great mysteries.
Yeah, just answer me that.
I can't. Down the pike. Down the turnpike.
Down the pike, boys.
Down the pipe.
Did
man.
that start in Canada?
Yeah. That's our.
That's
Real.
seems like
Why,
something Canada
why
would
do they
come up
call
with.
them apartments when
That's
they're
something
together?
from Canada.
Now that's a great question.
Why would they call them
I
apartments?
missed it.
Why
I-
do they call them apartments?
When they're together.
They're not apart.
Separate.
Do you have
There
that?
you
Well, hey, you
No?
don't know
Oh.
that they're not apart.
Hey, you got to tell them that joke you told me the other day about
Oh.
duck calls.
2 men hanging from a window. What do you call them?
Two men hanging from a window.
Hold
Boy.
on.
Window dressing.
Window dressing. Okay, that's not it.
That ain't it.
From a window. What do you call them?
Curtain rod.
Would never have got there. Didn't have a chance.
I laughed just as hard today as I did the other day when he told me.
Curtain rod.
We were sitting there
It's
building
old
duck
curtain
calls,
rod,
and in
boy.
true, we were sitting there building duck calls, and in true Godwin fashion,
He just
he
said it.
looked up. He said, "What do you call two men hanging from a window?" I was like, "I have no idea." He said, "Curtain rod." I
Curtain
was like,
rod.
Yep.
"Well, touche,
That's
buddy."
old rod, boy.
Save that one for the next time we record in
Yep.
the duck call room while we're in this duck call room building duck calls. That was-
Kurt and Rod.
yeah, he
That's
got me
right.
on
That's
that
old curtain
How
rod.
about that now?
Curtain rod.
Put
boy.
that in
Oh,
your pipe
man.
and smoke it.
Hey,
Hey, where's Si's gift? You got that?
I got a lot of props today.
I know.
A lot of props.
He's
Lot of props.
he's a prop comic. He's going very
Okay.
Clay McConnell on us. He's being a prop comic.
Well, I mean, it's been a good week.
Si,
We had to shut down the book fair.
we got you something. I mean, I didn't buy it. I did search it on Amazon.
what?
Martin sent
what-
me this
what-
T-shirt,
What we got?
and I bought it for you.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Now that's a president, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey, you badmouth the man, and hey, he's standing up for Peanut.
we found a
Hey.
T-shirt
Mr. President, thank you, sir.
that has Donald Trump on it with a
Right.
squirrel
On the president's shoulder, no less.
on his shoulder wearing a "Make America Great
That's
Again"
right.
hat, and it says "Justice for Peanut."
That's right, buddy.
If folks at home listening to this or watching this, if you get bored and you really were moved by the Peanut story, please go to Amazon and search "Justice for Peanut" shirt.
Martin,
Hey, that's so good.
It's a
That's
it's a
so
wild
good.
ride,
Toast-
man.
toast Peanut, boys. Here you go. Here you go.
Martin texted me that exact advice at about 10 o'clock on last week.
Yeah.
Next thing I knew, it was 11 o'clock, and I had many things in my cart. I whittled it down to this one, though. It's a magical T-shirt. Justice for Peanut.
Oh man.
All right.
There you go. That's yours.
Now, hey, here you go.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
hey,
that.
Now,
Oh.
grab that rod. That's fishing rod.
Oh,
Now we got another prop.
That's right.
more props. So this morning,
I'm very proud of that.
Hey,
I walk into the shop, and a guy's trying to sell me a rod with microphone with
Look, hey,
Godwin's face
look,
on it.
old man shaking. Look at the tip of that rod.
Look at it.
I mean, you talking about sensitive. Hey, you can use this as a sword.
Hey,
boys.
did you see the rod though? Look on it.
I seen it. It's got a bearded fella's face on it.
No, T.
It's a goatee.
That's yours, truly.
John Godwin has his own rod out.
That's right.
Own fishing rod.
It's a good one too.
We carry them.
One
I walked
piece.
into the store this morning, and this man named George is trying to sell me one because he said it's the greatest rod he's ever had in his whole life.
Hey, that is.
There you go, Goblin.
I like George. I need to meet that fella.
He said, let me tell you the 3 best things about it. And then he went on a whole sales pitch, and I said, I wish you would have let me record that.
Well, what did he say?
Good eyes, fast tip, long rod.
Hey,
Those are the 3.
what's the length on that?
That's fast.
7'6",
7'6".
7'6", one piece.
Black and gold.
It's it's real stiff backbone in it, but a real fast tip. So you can throw light baits
Yep.
or heavy baits.
I'm just thinking his description of that rod really kind of matches Goblin. He
Yeah.
got good eyes,
Yep.
You got a fast tip.
Good
You
back-
ever seen that boy build duck calls? That's how got a
Hey.
fast tip on him. He can tip them reeds like nobody else.
Yep.
Fast-witted.
And look at that backbone.
Yeah, fast-witted.
Look
Good
at it holding
backbone.
all that together.
The only
Yeah.
problem
Gotta
is
be about stout.
it is 7'6".
All right.
Okay, now that's not Godwin.
Yeah.
It would have to be more.
Godwin.
It would
But I
have
can
to.
drink.
You could.
But hey, you can look at it this way. That's an extension of him.
Yeah.
Okay. But hey,
Watch it.
I bet this thing will. I bet you can, cross their eyes when you set
You
the hook.
sure
on it.
can, buddy.
So here's the funny
Yeah.
part, Godwin. George is the president of the local bass club, but this is a crappie rod. They all crappie fish. But the old man's club goes to lunch every day, and he was telling them about the rod, and they were like, "Is it good?" He's like, "Is it good?" He gave a full demonstration in the Chinese buffet parking lot over in Monroe, and they're all down there, all trying to get to the honey hole because they don't like somebody having something they don't have. So they're all trying to come buy one.
Wow.
Godwin, I don't know.
You might have to pay him commission.
Godwin, I don't know if you know this or not, but you've made it.
You've made it.
I have a right.
You got people showing how great your product is in the Chinese buffet parking lot.
And here I was. I
That's
thought you peaked at Gilly Suit for anniversary.
Yeah.
You still ain't. We ain't found your peak yet.
I don't know if he
Apparently,
ever will.
he keeps
He keeps growing.
Johnny Godwin.
And I legitimately
awesome.
might not take this back to
Well, we got one thing left to do, Godwin.
Go
Uh-oh.
fishing.
Yeah, you got to get me, have a couple of them in the boat, and man, you go.
I
get
gotta
your
get
crappie.
some.
Well, y'all ain't going
I
without
got
me.
one.
I own more than Godwin does.
I have. Yeah.
I
you
smell
do.
another out of office podcast. We're gonna do it from the boat.
There
y'all.
we go.
Hey, that'd be a good one, boy.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
We may have to put a little explicit language warning on that one though,
Why?
because if someone breaks me off, I tend to say some weird things.
Ooh.
Oh, I have sniping braid on there. He ain't gonna break you off.
No, but that treetop, man. That ain't
You'll be in that hook.
He'll be in the hook, boys.
that ain't saying I won't get hung up. I ain't blaming it on you to fish the rod
Yeah.
or
Why is
anything.
it always the big ones get away?
Well, because you never see them, so you can make him any size.
Oh,
you
no,
want
I've
to.
seen them. Mine always get away after they
Only
get up
the
there where I can
giants.
see them.
Only the state records.
Hey. Oh, right.
Yeah. Going fishing.
I caught that off a golf course in Alabama.
What?
Oh, the big one. That's
Oh,
state
yeah.
record.
Or
That's the
state
one
record.
that Turtle ate.
Turtle ate him.
Huh?
Yeah, I saw. Did
He
take
broke
a-
the state record after Turtle ate half
Yeah.
of it.
Look, he's about that long. Turtle ate him.
crappie.
Crappie.
I asked Si, I said, "Did you take a picture of that fish?" He said, "No,
Nope.
turtle ate him."
What?
Turtle ate him. I put him on my buddy told me, don't put that on the stringer. I said, I'm all right.
Why
They
not?
bite and I got to keep catching them.
Oh, you had
Oh, I
state
done.
record.
Oh, yeah.
World
Yeah,
record.
the world record. Not only the state,
put-
the
and you-
world.
And you had it just dragging it through the water.
Yep. And
a
guess
turtle
what?
ate it?
Guess what? I had like 20 fish on that stringer. Okay. And when I went over and picked it up, I said, whoop, something's wrong. Guess what was left? All I had left was the lips and the eyeballs.
Yep, that's the only one they ate.
Okay. That's the only fish they ate off of that darn stringer was that
World record.
world record.
Oh,
Pitiful wasn't the word.
what
Man,
year was this?
Well,
It was BC.
93, somewhere around 93 because I
93.
retired. I was retired and I went to Alabama.
Did you have one of them weird cocktails?
No, I wasn't drinking nothing.
Just
No,
checking.
that wasn't like the days I was in Nam.
Gave that up, huh?
Yeah, I gave that up when I come back, and I really did.
My sister finally listened to our podcast because our wives were on,
Uh-huh.
and she heard about Brittany using Nutrafol.
Yeah.
Easiest Christmas gift ever. My sister is now pumped to get Nutrafol for Christmas.
So she had twins. She got the same
She had
problem with her
twins,
hair.
little thinning hair, spider webs all over the place. And my sister said, I've always thought about it. And I said, well, you know what? That's what I'm going to get you for Christmas.
Look, I can tell you this: there ain't nobody on this planet a bigger fan of Nutrafol than Brittany. So, in her mind, it gave her part of herself back. I guess is the best way to describe that, because the boys did a number on her hair. If you are shedding and thinning, they can help you there. And if you know somebody that may struggle with a little self-confidence because of their hair, like, one of the great things you can get them is Nutrafol. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1 million people. 1 million people. That means people can't be wrong. See thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. Nutrafol's hair growth supplements are physician formulated using 100% drug-free ingredients. Their patented technology provides consistent, reliable results for men and women. While many supplements rely solely on ingredient studies, Nutrafol clinically tests final formulations to ensure their efficacy. In a clinical study, 84% of men showed improvement in their hair after 6 months of taking Nutrafol men's hair growth supplements. And with a Nutrafol subscription, building a hair growth routine is simple. Purchase online, no prescription required, automated deliveries, free shipping, help keep you right on track. Plus, you can save up to 20%, and you'll have access to free naturopathic doctor consults, and a Headspace membership is included. Whether you're gifting to yourself or a loved one, give the gift of great hair growth this holiday season. Right now, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off any order. Enjoy free shipping when you subscribe. Go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code DUCKGIFT. Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code
DuckGift.
I was wondering if he could do it. Heck yeah. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code
DuckGift. Well, see, I'd caught one the day before, and that was the day I was building signs, and I had my tape measure on me. So I caught this one, and I put the tape measure on him, and he was 17 inches and 3/4 inches long.
17 and 3/4.
Yep. And look,
That's a 4-pounder.
hey, look, that one I caught the next day, compared to the one, the 17 3/4, he would have ate him. He was a shiner.
What?
Okay.
World record crappie.
Hey, that's not going about that long.
By triple.
flickering the shiner's eyeball.
Turtle egg.
Hey, well, I just tell you, I've caught bass that are 2 foot long,
24 inches.
24 inches.
And
And
he
wasn't but 5 or 6 pounds,
Yeah.
But they were the long ones. They've got the short strain.
Chubby one. That's the ones in the river.
There's a short strain. They get big, weigh 12, 15 pounds. But then you got the ones that have been put on a
50
stretch.
pounds.
On the what do you call it?
Stretch
Stretching
machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm
stretching
serious.
fish?
I put a
Weigh
tape
3 or
measure.
4 pounds, be
Hey.
84 inches long.
Hey, 20. I've caught a bass that I put a tape measure on that was 24 inches long. I caught a brim that was a foot long.
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm serious. And look,
Big as a
This
flake.
monster.
and look, I don't even
was
know what
42
I don't
foot
even know
long.
what species he is. I think he's crossed between a
He was a bluegill.
smallmouth, and
That's a
Hey.
goggle eye.
and a goggle eye, a smallmouth and a cheeky pin, because he's got red eyes.
Chicken pen. That's what Paula calls them.
Yeah. But this one's got red eyes, and hey, I caught him out of the Paint Rock River in Alabama.
The what?
And, hey, Paint Rock River.
Well, that's why his eyes was red.
Oh, look, hey, look, and I had a ruler laying beside him.
You just
Hey, he was 1 foot long.
Hey,
he
A
constantly
brim.
he never has like a fish measuring to buy. He's like, I just happen to have.
I went home.
he just
This
left
was
the
when
book
I got
fair.
him at the house.
He just left the book.
I had a
that's where you
three-
got all the best rulers, man.
Hey, I had a 3-yard stick.
And big 7-month erasers. I'm proud of
Laid
you
him down
kids.
beside it.
I'm proud of you kids for buying books.
A
man.
7-month eraser. What'd you say?
That's all. I just was referring to the
Think about
stuff that I used to buy. I was going back to the book fair, like stuff I used to buy at the
Yeah.
book fair. Wasn't ever a book. I bought like rulers and erasers and
Oh, yeah. Them
Highlighters.
Them square ones.
Hold
with
on.
They're
Yeah.
pointed on both ends.
yeah, man.
Like a
Oh,
wedge.
he looked up Alabama's record bluegill or shellcracker.
And this is
That
actually,
ain't the same fish. Shellcracker is a.
this is one of my favorite photographs maybe I've ever found in my
That is a bull there. That's a chinky pin.
I don't know who this guy is.
That's the chinky
Roll
pin.
freaking tide.
but I
buddy.
love him.
Yeah, that's the chinky pin.
That is everything Alabama football is right there.
Right there. I guarantee you.
You know what that guy's name is?
Nick.
Hold on.
Come on, Nick.
There was some guys went to Havasu
That's got to be
this
Terry.
summer.
No.
They caught a 5-pound chicken pen.
Oh yeah, I saw
Gotta
it.
have
Oh, they on Lake
A&M
Powell,
guy.
Lake Powell over in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
They catch 5 pounds all the time. That ain't no big deal.
What's
over
his
there.
name?
And that's chinky pin too, buddy.
Jimmy.
Jailcracker.
Everybody in this article has
That's
a name
Fred.
like mine.
That's Fred.
That's RV. OTS was with them, and JD came along late. I don't know who anybody is because none of them got names. They just got initials. Like we're in the deep.
Well, that's a good one there, boys.
JL.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's an interesting.
You talking about a lion singer?
He ate breakfast at Hardee's that morning.
Yeah.
When I tell you, there's CL, there's IB, there's J Dan. Like this is the most Alabama
Bunch of rednecks.
RV
Yeah.
TS.
Roll Tide.
Finally,
baby.
I
Roll
found somebody
Tide,
known
baby.
as Jeff.
Yeah.
He's from out of state.
He's an import.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He's
there's
out of
George
stater,
in the
boy.
story too.
You got an out of stater tag.
Oh man. Well,
There
what's
you
in
go.
our inbox? Because I know this. The tireder I get, the funnier Si is, and we treading down a dangerous path for
Right.
me.
hello@duckcallroom.com. Send me an email. I'm going to be honest. I've been behind. I buckled down and I caught up.
caught up.
boys.
I'm caught up.
The power of the sweat britches.
Yep.
You know, I got comfortable.
Got cozy.
Got
Got
comfy.
company,
Made me a little
boys.
miniature
Hey.
fire, and I just burned through all these emails. Emmett emails in and says, "My name is Emmett, and I know the man."
I had an uncle named Emmett.
Okay.
Uncle Emmett.
Well, who's the man he knows?
I don't know. That's all Emmett said.
Because I know the man too.
Hey man, he hung.
Hey, you know the one I'm talking about.
He hung that sun. up
Hey, he
there.
hung that sun, moon, and stars in the sky, Jack.
Emmett literally just put a subject line that said, "My name is Emmett, and I know the man," and that's it.
Well,
That's
hey,
all
I'm
he
gonna
need.
take
That's all you
it
need to
that
know.
he really knows the man.
There
All
you
right,
go.
and then we got a couple first deer shout outs.
Oh, it is hunting
Oh.
season.
Because it's hunting season. I'm getting a lot of, hey, Emery, here she is with her first deer, doe.
Hey,
Also-
there you go.
There you go, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Look how long in backstrap.
Little girls hunting and fishing, man. Praise
Ooh.
God.
That's going to be a big, good
That's
food, boy.
gonna be
I was
tender.
29
Oh.
before I took that picture.
Hey, Backstrap City, boys.
That's not my fault.
Huh? Anyway, so there's Emery, and then here's Clay from
Uh-oh.
Kentucky.
Ooh. And he done got a good one, boy.
Oh, big.
Look at that high rack rascal.
Yeah.
8 point. 9.
That's a good one.
9 point.
That gun big.
Yeah.
Wasn't
9
play? Good
5
job.
on one side, 4
work.
on the other.
Good job.
Look at that
Clay.
smile.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's- yeah, you can't.
Good
get
job, my man.
that. You can't get that in an Xbox
Mm-mm.
or PlayStation.
We got another.
Even when you whack
Look
it
how
hunting.
long that deer is.
I know.
That's a bull.
That's a big one.
I just thought the backstraps was long on that other.
I know it.
That's
Hmm.
Hey, I just got a text message. George's best friend just came in and bought a Godwin rod.
Really?
We're
Yeah.
about to go nuts.
That's what I'm talking
George is a sailor.
about. Go, George's friend.
Godwin, you just made like 62 cents, huh?
Hey,
We won't
What didn't
discuss
think-
the
oh.
inner workings.
A little bit more than that.
There you go.
All right, and then Scott. Scott has a weird one. Here's
All right.
gonna be our weird question of the day.
All right, Scotty.
He's from Lancaster,
PA?
PA. Is it Lancaster or Lancaster?
I think up there is Lancaster, but it's very clearly Lancaster.
All right. So Scott, you're from Lancaster, even if you don't think so. This is.
Well, we need to slow down our talking. We're talking too fast.
That is a good point. Scott, relatively new Christian, gave himself to his life over to Jesus a little over a year ago. Thumbs up from West Monroe all the way to Lancaster. But he always wondered what Jesus looks like. What do you believe? He's just not sure. He's been researching something I've never heard of. And he said, does it matter?
It don't matter to me.
And he's
Nope.
just interested in our thoughts about it.
No. I mean, selfishly, I kind of want him to be a little bald because I am too, since I was made in his image. But,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah.
But we's all made in his image, and me and Godwin don't really look alike. So,
Yeah.
So have you ever put much thought into
and well, I have, because where it says God said, "Let us make man in our image, our likeness."
I guess he's like us.
So, but the Bible describes him as, well, he. When you look at him, you wouldn't nothing would hit you that says, he was just a normal dude.
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah.
Not Proverbs. Isaiah 50 or
Well, it
51.
goes into great detail saying, well,
Yeah. It wasn't
nothing to catch your attention
Yeah.
or say,
Mm-hmm.
so it was just, you would say, okay, there's thousands, looks like everybody else. Yeah.
Because he was human in every
Yep.
way.
Yeah, and he's human in every way. And not only that, he was tempted in everything we were tempted with. Yet he was sinless. Yeah.
Better know him.
But it is a good question. It is a good
It's
question.
an interesting
Yeah.
question.
No, it is a good question.
But at the end of the day, for me, no, it doesn't matter.
No, I
No,
don't.
it doesn't.
But you know what?
Chicken squat.
Because I don't care what he looks like.
I bet
Okay,
you.
I care what he done.
Yeah. I just care that he was
Yeah.
there, and I care that he's not there now.
Yeah, yeah.
But just can you imagine a man who worked in, he worked on building stuff. Some people say he was a stonemason. Some people say carpenter.
He's a carpenter's son.
Yeah, we can get into semantics of
Yeah.
Greek or whatever.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how strong he was? Because he didn't have power tools or nothing. He was building houses and stuff. I
Mhm.
bet you that sucker, when he broke bread, he meant it.
Well, no.
Yeah.
When you look at,
Make 2x4s.
we look at our throughout history,
Who's probably
pyramids
all
and all that. Things were done back then with ropes and pulleys and all this, and was slave labor. So yeah, because they got rocks that were cut and then fitted together that weighs. We hadn't got equipment today that can pick them up,
And they were doing it with their hands. So I'm
and
just
they
saying,
did it with, just what was available back then.
I bet
That's
Jesus
crazy.
had some mitts on.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
hey, I imagine when he shook hands with you,
You felt it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you said, "Well, hold."
It wasn't no limp noodle
Oh.
Take
handshake.
it easy, man.
Yeah, wasn't none of that.
Anyways, that's just an interesting one. I got one more. It's relationship advice.
All right, let's
Oh,
go.
and it's Hayden. He's 18. And this is the
18.
most 18-year-old thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, let's go.
He's from small town Alabama. He's been listening for a few years. Loves the podcast. He's dated this girl. After 7 months, she randomly broke up with me to go get with another guy. But I didn't find out about it until later on TikTok. And he posted her, and then I'd ask her, and, to beat around the bush. And now I'm kind of questioning everything because now she wants to get back together. But we aren't back together, but it's kind of weird. But I can't. She broke up with him and he didn't know it.
That's crazy.
But I just want to know if he should. He's asking if he should get back with her. Basically, sorry for this being so long. Don't email me back because I don't check my email. And his number's 33. I'm not going to give out his full number. Just kidding. I'm also not going to call you. And
Are we sure she didn't email him?
Hayden,
Let him know it was over?
run,
Might have.
Buddy?
How do you not know?
Buddy?
run,
He
Buddy.
was been on the water too long. He ain't come in to check nothing.
Buddy.
run.
Like the wind. You know that other fella from Alabama is so famous, Forrest? Dude, just like him.
Got to get away from Jenny.
And just
I think I'll go home now.
yeah. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
He didn't know that.
Oh,
Well, there's a trust issue here, and
Mhm.
I agree with Martin. Hey, shake the dust off. The Bible says, "Shake the dust off your feet and boogie."
yeah. So does Taylor Swift.
Well,
This is a direct quote. We aren't back together, but we are at the same time. It's kind of weird. Nope. It's not kind of weird.
you've got a trust issue,
It is
son.
weird. Get out of there, man.
Yeah.
How small
Well-
is this town? Are they the only two there? Like,
There's other fish in the sea.
what do? You work at the Exxon, she work at the Dollar General? Like, where we at here?
He's in welding school from small town Alabama.
What happened to the
Yeah,
other guy?
run.
Yeah, and go beat him up.
Yeah, I'd check TikTok
just-
first. Apparently, from everything I
Don't
know,
waste your time.
check TikTok while you're running.
She
Hey,
broke
that's
up.
right. Don't
she
waste your
broke
time.
up with the other guy, and
Apparently, she don't break up with.
But he
nobody.
don't- he
She
don't
just
know
goes
it.
back and forth.
Yeah.
There's too much TikToking going on.
Yeah, she ain't a bass. Catch and release ain't it, big dog. Go on down the road.
While you're on that, what is your opinion of TikToking?
Hey, I don't even know what it is, but hey, if that's the result of it, you can have TikTok, and you know where you throw it
Where?
in the
Kingdom Come.
Oh,
ocean. Yeah, in the ocean.
We're throwing.
Hey, throw it in the ocean. Let some fish eat it.
Huh?
Yeah. Why not?
You know what?
Hey,
People
a fish swallowed Jonah.
That is.
Hey, throw it in the ocean.
Of all the social media, I will say I'm against TikTok. I think in every form or fashion.
Uh-oh, we got a good one.
I don't think I'm against it. I just
boys.
think I'm too old to understand it.
You're too. Yeah.
Too old to understand. That's a good.
I feel
Yeah.
weird.
That's like that
deal.
commercial where they're telling that kid, and it says, "Well, what is economy?" And he said, "Never mind. I'll just go look it up," because they
Yeah.
wouldn't tell him what the economy is. So hey,
Like Jared Clark's told that woman,
Man, I don't watch the same
you're
shows you do.
educated beyond your comprehension.
that's it.
I'm lost.
Hey.
Well, you know where you can be
I
found?
figured.
The word.
In
What does the
John
word
11.
say?
What's the verse of the day?
The
JD?
verse of the day actually today was an interesting one to me that has to do with Lazarus.
Uh-oh.
Abraham.
Oh,
Rise up.
man.
We're talking about some resurrection here, boys.
Mhm.
But when Jesus showed up, verse 21 says, Lord, Martha said to Jesus, if you had been here, my brother would not have died.
She's mad at him.
But I know that even now God will give you whatever you ask. And Jesus said to her, your brother will rise again. And then they kind of went back and forth for a little longer. But guess what? He rose again that day, and we all going to raise again one day.
That's
So
going to be awesome.
Amen, buddy.
I'm for it.
Amen.
We'll
You
all be
know,
up there in heaven just with Godwin's crappie caster, just catching them left and right.
and with
Oh,
gadwalls
10
that come to
pound,
the decoy.
10
Hey, that's
pound
right.
crappie.
And hey, ain't a game warden inside.
No.
And hey, you can catch as many as you want.
Caney Lake
Shoot
right in the
as
middle of
many
my
as you want.
farm.
There you
Just
go.
All them stories Si's ever told
Big
might
buck
actually
deer.
come true up
Hey.
there.
Hey,
Oh, yeah. they'll be true.
everything is possible with the man.
We'll see y'all
That
next
actually
time.
might be what happened. Si's been to heaven, caught all these world record fish,
And come back.
and came back.
Yep.
Nope. Jesus don't allow that.
Nope. All right.
There was a bunch of them asked him, Lord, let me go tell him. He said, nope, I've sent them the prophets. Yep,
If
Oh,
I sent
hey.
a man to raise from the dead, they wouldn't believe me.
that's right. And some of them even saw that and still didn't believe.
Lazarus.
Amen.
We'll be
All
back.
right. We'll see y'all next time.
All
Right
right,
here in the
then.
duck
Y'all
call.
want to do this again sometime?
Yeah. Give me my rock.
Can't do it till Monday.